Business is war. This is one of the most abused and one of the most complicated sentences in the business world. So today, let's break it down. So when we say business is war, what it means is that if you are not delivering, you are leaving. That's just a gospel truth. If you cannot compete, you are going to die. Okay. So in business terms, this doesn't mean that you have to go all out fighting your competitors or fighting everyone who sell different products, who sell similar products with you, or people who are trying to come into your niche. No. What it means is that you have to do everything within your strength to tighten every loose end. You need to understand that if you cannot deliver, bro, you are going, you are leaving, another person is taking over. Okay, so in business world, it is very important for you to be ruthless when it comes to executing your plans. It's very important for you to know that any single mistake made by you, some other persons are willing to take over. So what do you need to do to succeed in doing business in the long term? Number one is you need to understand the need for you to very ruthless in executing your plans. Business has zero emotions. They don't use emotion to do business. Zero emotion. It is 100% fact. Let it be the way it should be. Okay? Most business owners don't even employ their relatives, their cousins. They don't employ people who they cannot fire. Because once you started a business, you've already started going into war with yourself. All you need to do every day is to make sure you keep getting better on a daily basis. Try to have integrity, always say the truth, and then do everything to frustrate any other person that is coming to take some of your market share. Because once you get into a niche, you need to understand that, okay, this if I'm the only one doing this business, I can be making 100 million in a month. If I have 50 people doing it, maybe I'm making 5 million in a month. The more people come to the business, the more your business share, the more they're going to share your business the more they cut your business share. Okay, and then I don't want you to believe on that saying that they used to say that the sky is big enough for everyone. Yes, the sky is big enough for everyone, but then you must do everything within your power to do what? To protect your own interest. You must do everything within your strength to protect the interests of people who employed you, to protect the interests of the company that pays you. Because as I said before, business have zero emotions. It has nothing to do with the way you think, the way your stories, maybe family stories or whatever issues. No, it has nothing to do with business. Business is 100% war, and if you cannot compete, you are dying. If you are not delivering, my brother, my sister, you are leaving. So if you have made a mistake in the past of neglecting some parts of your business where you should work on, where you should fix some things you should do and you didn't do, if you have made that mistake before, do not make it again. If by God's grace you're able to bounce back and you get into business again, do everything within your power, within your strength, within your might to tight every loose end. And then make yourself one promise that once you start making progress, that you will never go back to that position where you were when you were begging, when you were suffering. Make sure that you keep growing from one stage to another, to another, to another. Another thing you need to do in business is also listen to people who have been there before you. If you have mentors, listen to your mentors. If you can buy books about business, watch movies about business, you will get ideas on a daily basis. Okay, and then know that your competitors are willing to go to war with you every day, so you should be ready. Okay, and then know that any of your staff that is not delivering, so maybe you can have a rule in your business: first strike, second strike, third strike. I mean, if they made a first mistake, you can forgive them. Second one, you can forgive them. Maybe third one, depending on the type of mistake. You don't have to think twice before you fire someone that is not doing what you employ them to do, because you are paying them to do their business and protect your own interests. So take away emotions. It is zero emotions. Emotions has no place when it comes to business. Zero emotions. Just be firm and be kind. Do what is right. Pay when you are supposed to pay them. But then when they are not meeting up to the demand, you have to fire them. And then when it comes to your competitors who are coming to compete with you, you don't have to start threatening anyone. You don't have to go with weapon. You need to devise strategies that are different from their own, and then you must execute it wonderfully well. Okay, you have to execute it wonderfully. And when it comes to execution, one of the things that keeps some of the guys at the top where they are today is execution. They have ways to execute all the plans they have. They don't have to think about it twice. There are so many smart guys out there. They think so much. Overthinking might affect you because too much information will affect you. There are so many smart guys out there. They will think from now to tomorrow how to do this. They have the ideas, but the problem is execution. And I'm telling you today, if you are ruthless when it comes to executing your plans, your goals, your strategies, you have solved 70% of your problem. And then in case you're not taking your business serious, I want to remind you that the amount of money you make from that business will determine the kind of life you will live. The number of profits, the things you make will determine the kind of hotels you live when you go for vacation. The amount of money you make will determine if you can even have a vacation once in your life. The kind of money you make will determine if you can even do a boat cruise in your life. The kind of money you make will determine the kind of schools your children will attend to. The amount of money you make will determine the kind of vehicle you will drive in this life. The amount of money you make will determine the kind of houses, the kind of hotels you will ever sleep in this your life. And I'm telling you today, it is not late for you to work on yourself and understand that it is time to go to war with yourself so you can conquer in the business world. If you are coming to business, we are welcome you. And I'm telling you that just do your best. Go to war with yourself every day. Tell yourself the truth and understand that this is a place of zero emotions. Whatever that will give you reasons to give excuse, to know there's no need for you. Don't take excuses in the business world. It's either you deliver or you are living, and it is as simple as that. Thank you for watching our video today, and then I'll see you in the next video.